Hello everybody, this is Gregory with 100 Pounds Off for 30 plus years. I hope you're doing well today. Today we're going to talk about my recent experience going to the doctor for the first time in 10 years. And before we begin, if you need help with weight loss, contact me through the Clarity FM link found here in the episode notes. As you guys all know, based on the title of the channel, I lost over 100 pounds and I've kept it off for 34 plus years, so I might be able to help you. Because weight loss is one thing, but keeping your weight off is a completely different thing. Also post in the comments if you like. So, not a big fan of the doctor. It's not like I've been spooked by a doctor or anything like that. It's just, honestly, I haven't been sick in my adult life. Aside from, getting a fever a few times in the last 30 years, I just don't get sick. And so, you're not getting sick, why are you going to spend the money to go see a doctor? But then I thought, okay, I'm 51, and I'm like, okay, you're reaching that age with the prostate, you're reaching that age with possible colorectal cancer, all these screening stuff. So part of me is like, okay, I should go. So I finally made an appointment. And I live in New Braunfels, Texas, which is a growing town halfway between San Antonio and Austin. So if you're ever in this area, come visit me at the tea shop because I'm pretty much here every day. And so I went to the doctor, and the main reason I was going to the doctor is, again, I'm asymptomatic, is just to get my blood work checked because, I might have high cholesterol, might have some tumor markers, so, something like a PSA showing that my prostate's enlarged. I want to check my testosterone, check my vitamin D levels, check my creatinine, just basic stuff. So about 10 years ago, I did the exact same thing. And nowadays, you can go to these places where they just do your blood work for you. You can just bypass the doctor. But I was like, okay, I'll go to the doctor. So I went to the doctor, and the medical assistant checked me. My BP was like 115 over 70. And I'm like, look, that for 51, I'm probably like in the 90th percentile on blood pressure for that. Now my pulse has always been, because I do a lot of cardio, has always been pretty low. There was a time about 10 years ago where it was like 48 beats a minute. Now it's about 60, I would say. It's about 60, 62. But again, low, because I got the heart of a runner. The heart of a runner. And then the rest of my stuff checked out good. So I just had my blood work done. I hate having blood taken from me because as a former fat kid, I have a lot of fat. Even though my arms are scrawny, I have a lot of fat around the antecubital area where they draw the blood. So I'm a pretty hard stick historically. But they took the blood, and you know what? I'll do an update video later as to what my blood results are. I will say, doctors today are very different than a doctor even 10, 15 years ago. So I used to work at an urgent care clinic, and I used to shoot x-rays. That was one of my careers before what I do now. And the doctors hated it when people came in who knew stuff about medicine or their body. They'd call them, we got Dr. Webb MD here. And now it's even worse, right? With the proliferation of the podcasts, medical podcasts, and biohacking and all these things, pretty much everything a doctor knows on some level you can find online. So a lot of people come in already kind of like, no, I'm not going to get a vaccine. No, I'm not going to get on Lipitor 5 high cholesterol. No, I'm not going to get on fill in the blank of if I'm depressed. I'm not going to get on SSRI. So I imagine from a doctor's perspective, all this knowledge online maybe really frustrates them because, on some level, they're going to be narcissists because it's like, my word is gospel, you must listen. Like my mother's generation, she's 85. Like, if the doctor tells me to do it, I do it. And nowadays, I think it's kind of changed. Like the doctor's kind of like part of an advisory council that you might listen to. But I'll give you an update when we get the blood work done. Until next time, take care and God bless.